Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about Chainlink, and they had a big announcement. And it's a big announcement, and I'm going to talk about why I think it's important for the project's future. It's definitely going to help overall the crypto space and DeFi. Chainlink's not one of the sexiest projects out there, but I believe it has huge utility, and a lot of people should be paying attention to this project. So let's get into the video. So basically, what is Chainlink? Chainlink is an oracle, and basically it fetches information from external data sources and then puts it onto the blockchain for smart contracts. So information like, collateral information, financial information, price information, and it helps with DeFi and liquidity pools and all of that. The official definition here, according to Cryptopedia, is it's a decentralized network of nodes that provide data and information from off blockchain sources to on blockchain smart contracts via oracles. And I have an illustration here, or a diagram that basically shows what it does. So real world data could be, financial statements, supports of, profits, contracts. It could be wills. It could be whatever it is, verdicts, titles to vehicles, whatever it is. And then Chainlink can extrapolate that information and put it onto the blockchain. And that's basically what it is. And it's very, very important, especially if you get into, supply chain issues, if you want to verify someone's will, if you want to verify someone's identity. Obviously, we're not there yet, but the real world use case for Chainlink is there. And right now, you can't see any major DeFi project in crypto that's not affiliated with Chainlink in some shape or form. So Chainlink is huge. So what is the announcement? The announcement is CCIP, and that stands for Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol. And it allows now that, different chains, you have Avalanche and ETH, Optimism, they can all communicate via this protocol. And all the information that's shared via Chainlink, extrapolating that information, all the chains can share that information. And that is huge. That is very, very, it's like a bridge, technically. And that's very, very huge. So Chainlink launches cross-chain protocol bridging blockchain to TradeFi. Several top banks around the world are already collaborating with Chainlink to explore applications for CCIP. So in a July 17th post, they announced that CCIP has launched under early access on Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon, Arbitrum, and Optimism. Developers on these platforms will have access to CCIP on their respective testnets on July 20th. And did you know that Chainlink had a partnership with Swift? Well, Swift. And what is Swift, you may ask? Swift basically is a messaging infrastructure which is used by over 11,000 banks for international money transfers. I don't know if you remember back when the Ukraine and Russia thing was happening, Russia got cut off from Swift. And that was a big thing, to basically their consequence for invading. But it's a huge thing. Internationally, that's how money is exchanged. And it's huge. And Chainlink, obviously, with their use case, it's a perfect fit for them. So that is huge. And I don't know if you guys were aware of that, but that's huge. So if we want to look at some other big partnerships that Chainlink has, we talked about Swift, T-Mobile, Amazon, Google Cloud, Swiss.com, and the Associated Press. So banking, I know it's, decentralization and we're trying to get rid of banks, and trust me, I'm all for that. But if we're looking at a project that has utility and could be profitable in the future, you have to take a look at this as well. So banks are opening up to crypto. According to this article here, there are now more than 130 US banks actively involved in crypto. The article goes on to say a significant number of banks in the US with insured with FDIC are increasingly exploring the crypto space, speaking to offer different services amid customer demand. Customers want it. No matter what they do, you have the IMF out there talking crazy. People want crypto. That's why you have the likes of BlackRock and Fidelity and all these people getting into the space because they want it. And, the clientele, whether they're older, but mostly they're getting, the younger people, that's what they want. They want the crypto. So the banks have no choice. So in this line, data by FDIC revealed that as of January 2023, about 136 banks were planning or already involved in various crypto-related initiatives. With a lack of clear regulations, the report noted that the banking sector players are mostly involved with third party entities to explore digital currency space. So once we get some regulation in the US, I know it seems like it's going to be forever, but once we get that in place and then the other countries start adopting some crypto regulation, this type of relationship that Chainlink's having right now with the banks, and you have others like XRP, XLM, Quant, it can be big for that space if that's what you're into. But Chainlink right now, I feel like they have so much utility with decentralization, and also they can have a foot in the door with integrating banks as well. So, what are a lot of the use cases or some of the use cases for Chainlink? External payments, decentralized finance, NFTs, gaming, and randomness. So NFTs, because you come up with an idea and Chainlink could basically fetch some information and just come up with a random backspace, random landscape for your NFT. Gaming, same thing. You could get into a different board, different level, and then just some randomness as far as the costume goes, a weapon. All of that's important. I mean, Chainlink, the possibilities are endless. What it can do. So supply chain, we talked about government verifying documents, off-chain computation. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this project. And I just wanted to touch upon several just so you guys are aware of what it does. Now, we talked about DeFi. If you look at the Oracle space, as far as total value secured, look at this chart here, according to DeFi Llama. Over 50% is Chainlink. There are some other projects coming up in the rear, most notably Chronicle and WinkLink, but Chainlink is the one right there. And if we go down and we look at this, protocol secured 322. Total amount secured 14 billion. 14 billion. That's how important this project is to the space and to DeFi. Chainlink is something. Now let's take a look at the community as far as what type of adoption it has, and you see that it has over 1 million Twitter followers. Chainlink has been around for a little bit, but you can see here that people are following it and they believe in the project, and I can't say enough about Chainlink. So what is the Link token? What's the utility for it? It's used to pay node operators for retrieving data for smart contracts and also for deposits placed by node operators as required by contract creators. Now, the Link token is the ERC677, and that inherits its functionality from the ERC20 token. So basically, it's an ERC20 token built for Ethereum. But again, nonetheless, we need to pay attention to this project. Now, where it stands currently on CMC, it stands at number 22. Current price at the time of the video, $6.92. And with the news of all of this, you see that overall it was increased by 11.3%. Now, I think, within the last 24 hours, I was expecting to see something higher than that. But we know that Celsius has been selling some altcoins. And I know Chainlink was a big bag. And word is that they're converting these altcoins into ETH and Bitcoin. So maybe that's what's causing this price drop. But right now, $6.92 for where I see this thing going, it's a good price. Overall market cap is 3.7 billion. 24-hour volume is about 411 million. And then circulating supply is 538 million Link tokens. So let's take a look deeper into the circulating supply versus max supply. Max supply is 1 billion. So currently there's still, 54% is circulating. So you have another 46 that's left to be, dumped into the market and circulating. Now the 1 billion is a lot, but again, the utility of this token and the need for it, I think that, the price suppression will come, but I don't think it's going to be as great versus a chain that no one's using. So that's my thought on it. Now let's take a look at the price. So let's take a look at historically, what is the price here? So the all-time high for this was around, let's see here. I believe it's 49 bucks if I can get this thing to stop. But yeah, 49 bucks. That was the ultimate all-time high on May 7th of 2021. We see now that the price is $6. So let's plan this out. So we have next year, we should be having the Bitcoin halving. Things should be looking much better on macro level. And we have hopefully some regulation coming in. And then you just have a lot of people flocking into the Bitcoin space, especially institutional investors. Then you have the banks. Now they have the green light to go ahead and get into it. What project do you think has the most utility that can help them get into the space, that they'll feel comfortable getting into the space? So all-time high was about 50 bucks. Now, if Bitcoin goes as high as most experts and most analysts are saying, what do you think the price of Chainlink could be? Could it reach the all-time high again? Most definitely. Can it surpass that? I think so. Is $100 Chainlink link token out of the question? I don't think so. I know I'm speaking hopium right now, but I don't think so. Based on everything that we just looked at and the utility of this project, I think sky is the limit. So if you don't have any link in your bag, it might be, maybe you should take a look at the project and tell me what you think. I think Link is huge, and I'm a believer. So guys, in the comments, let me know what you think of Link. Let me know what you think of CCIP, if it's going to make much of a difference. And until next time, thank you for spending your time. Bye.